Good morning, good morning. Welcome to 4x8 Paper Stuff. This is Beth. I'm practicing being messy. And I'm putting down some deli paper drop cloth now on top of my actual mat because I have been using these drop cloths and enjoying using these drop cloths, and I just wanted a different texture. So today, whatever I end up doing, and the next few days will end up on deli paper, and let's see. I start and perhaps don't finish anything. I don't know if it's done yet or not. Um, I did finish, well, I think I finished this spread. Um, but again, it's using this same painter paper and a very grunge look, fitting it to the paper sizes in this junk journal book that I made. I might be done with this junk journal book. There might be one more page, I'm not sure. And I might make another one. Probably no might about it. I probably am. And maybe put the two together somewhere. I'm just practicing being messy because in looking back at some of the people and things that influence me, I like a white background over a lot of stuff, just enough so you can see what's underneath. So I'm practicing putting lots of stuff down, and my fingers are so sore. That's why I was looking at my hands. I've been sewing by hand on a quilt, and my fingers are so sore. The 49ers game yesterday between Tampa Bay, if you're a football fan, watch that game. Anyhow, um, my fingers are so sore. Even taking the lid off these paint sticks is hurting my fingers. I have a middle finger and two thumbs that are painfully sore. Maybe that's why I need to practice. I need to practice with tools that don't use thumbs and middle fingers because they're all sore. Anyhow, so I'm practicing putting lots of stuff down. And even though I like a busy background and I like a grunge background, I'm practicing putting even more down. When I think it's done, I'm going to keep going. That's why I say these pages all might not be done. I might go back in and add some more stuff on top. Even covering up the page I did yesterday, which I love for a certain reason. But I took a picture of it. I can photocopy it and put it someplace. I don't know. I'm also kind of putting in stages that I really like in my Harrods book, which is kind of like a book, a journal that I started this summer, and working with that. Like, this is the progression of my summer. It was lots of lists. It was lots of influence from England. It was lots of influence from E. Bond, which I blame her for all of this. I blame her for all of this. She's led me on rabbit trails. And if you haven't watched earlier videos, E. Bond is a painter slash textile artist slash journaler, an overall amazing person. She designs fabric for Free Spirit, and it's really out there. It's lots of circles and orbs, and oh, I love that too. And things that are very grungy along this line. Um, and there's just, I don't know if because I'm pretty disorganized in normally everyday occurrences, if all of that chaos appeals to my inner rebel who doesn't want to ever be organized but admires people that are. I admire Martha Stewart and her fastidious organization and her fastidious everything needs to be pristine. But I'm not wired like that. I'm not able to create like that. I don't sew like that. I don't cook like that. Uh, I do more cooking and cleaning on the way while I cook, but I think my ex-mother-in-law taught me how to do that because that's how she cooked, and she's really who taught me how to cook. And she cleaned everything. By the time she sat down to dinner, her kitchen was almost clean except for pots and pans and the plates we were eating on. Um, but back to the stop the rabbit trails. But anyhow, I'm just trying to. There's lots. This is how my head is right now. I'm going from magazine to paint to paper to glue stick to tempera paint stick to Matthew McConaughey. I mean, it just is utter chaos. And quilting yesterday, which I'm hand quilting a quilt, um, is helping me with some of that. Um, Watching football helps with a lot of it. I might watch the game again. It just still so utterly frustrated with what just happened in our country, and maybe part of it is because this is something I can control, and I can't control. Not even with my vote could I control what was going to happen in the United States. Um, and even though I totally fully believe and will scream from the rafters, we need to all vote. I knew my vote wasn't going to count, especially in my state. Um, and this is something I can't control. Even though I want it to be messy, like what the world is turning into, I still want to be able to control the mess. But I also want to put as much mess down as I can and then fix it. Maybe that's what I am. I'm a fixer. Hmm. Yeah, no, I don't think so. But maybe this is a practice. Okay. This is a practice of making a mess and fixing it. Gaynor Paddle talks about that a lot. Maybe she's influencing me more than I knew she was. Um, Although I do love this right here. Um, Making a mess and fixing it. I can't do it anywhere else, but maybe I can do it on paper, or in a journal. Um, but I'm just kind of still reeling and still confused, but subconsciously wanting to do what I'm doing on paper in something I have no control over, like the political system. And I really feel like I have no control over it because nothing went my way. and um, and I'm feeling like the news people lied to me. Now, theoretically, I watch news that is normal, not lied, not full of lies, not full of conspiracy theories, that kind of stuff. But I haven't watched them in a week, because they've lied to me twice. They said Hillary would easily win, and the common sense people in this world would prevail, and Kamala Harris, for right or for wrong, she was going to win because the option was horrible. And she wasn't perfect either by any means, but she was better than the alternative. Apparently, I don't know. So this is stuff that I can make a mess out of and fix it. So I'm practicing fixing art. So I'm purposely making a ton of messes here, a ton. But it's also fun and it's also therapeutic. And there's a lot of art therapy happening all over the United States, I think, because it's helping all of us. And we're going to just keep on going. We're just going to keep on doing it. Um, but having this paper is a really good start of controlling the mess. Because this paper, I can't tell you, if there really are art teachers watching these videos, this paper is for you. It comes on a roll with 18 or 100 feet. It's like $4. It's in the paint department at Walmart. I'm sure you can get it like at Lowe's also. But it is so great. So great. So, I have a feeling my dog is getting ready to bark. So I need to cut this off. Here's my mesh right here. I can't control this either though. Thanks for watching. Bye.